My name is Alyssa. I work for New Day Foundation. My husband was diagnosed in August of 2017 at a small hospital up north, who immediately said, go home to a bigger hospital, please. We cannot do this here. So we did, and the first two doctors that we met that became his oncologists were, for sure, if nothing else, life-saving to me. Dr. Mwabi, the very first thing he said to me was, paper, pencil, and your job is to be positive. My job is to be medical and treat the cancer. You have to take this man home. You have to go home to these 3 children. You have to stay in this lane, and that's your job, and I'm gonna handle everything else. And when organizations like New Day reach out to us, can we help you? You know, friends and family, can we help you? What can we do? I was very prideful and said, you know, I don't need your money. I don't need your help. I don't need your support. In the end, we had friends that organized a GoFundMe for us, which after he passed and there was no money, was hugely, hugely beneficial, and a big wake-up call for me that says, you can't do everything by yourself. You have to depend on your people. You have to open up to your circle, and in turn has made me much more aware of reaching out, offering specific support, specific help. Initially, for me, saying no to help was admitting that there's this problem that I cannot fix. And so I'm letting someone else fix my problem that I have no control over. And when you remove yourself from that and realize, well, for number one, you cannot do everything on your own, especially as a single parent. You have to let some other people in. You have to find some space to let other people help you. I think that we all kind of just learn together, because your initial reaction is, what can I do for you? And I think enough people ask me that, and my response was always nothing, nothing, nothing. That all of my people, I'm, like I said, very fortunate, love me enough to say, well, I guess we got to figure something else out. You know, there was a mom of a baseball kid in our circle who said, okay, she's not going to take anything. It's time for a meal train. And, you know, every Wednesday there'd be a meal on the front porch. But all of that, all that circle taught me so much in the ways of giving that help back to other people, that you can't always ask, and even when you ask, it might not be the answer that you need or can work with, and you just do and hope that if you're wrong, they tell you, and you hope if you're wrong, you haven't hurt them. And I think in the most part, if you're extending help and it's coming from a loving place, that it's gonna be well received. It's empowering, and it's also very, I guess, humbling to know that you're so respected, because sometimes you get up and look at yourself and you're a 44-year-old single mom and you're dealing with these 3 kids and this mortgage, and you just feel like a regular person, and then someone says, hey, I need some help, and I'm trusting you to help me. It's very overwhelming, but in the most wonderful way. Perspective is super important. When you're going through anything that's traumatizing, it absolutely has the tendency to feel like you are the only person that this is happening to. No one else has ever experienced this. No one else will ever experience this. And to be part of the cancer community, the New Day community, the friendship community and social community, to realize everyone has their stuff, right? Some people have more, some people have less. You're here. There's a reason that you're here. There's a purpose for you being here, and you really need to share that with other people. If other people are coming to you, then you need to make sure that you're giving that to other people, because to be here for no reason, to be here as just a mom to these kids, or a sister or a daughter or a friend or whatever it is, for me, that's not enough. Yeah. For me, I have to figure out how that's more, and why I'm here doing these things and having conversations like this. Yeah.